Have you ever wondered why the concept of virginity holds such significant weight across different cultures and historical periods? From ancient rituals to modern-day beliefs, the idea of virginity has shaped societies and influenced the lives of countless individuals. Today on Page Wise, we're diving deep into the cultural and historical significance of virginity, unraveling the threads of tradition, honor, and sometimes, control. Virginity, often defined as the state of never having engaged in sexual intercourse, has been a pivotal concept throughout human history. It has been imbued with various meanings, symbolisms, and values, profoundly influencing societal norms and individual lives. Ancient civilizations. In ancient civilizations like Greece and Rome, virginity was often associated with purity and divinity. For instance, the Vestal Virgins of Rome were priestesses chosen to maintain the sacred fire of Vesta. Their virginity was considered crucial for the safety and prosperity of Rome, and any violation of this vow was met with severe punishment. Similarly, in ancient Greece, the goddess Athena was revered as a virgin goddess, embodying wisdom and warfare, thus linking virginity with strength and purity. Religious perspectives. Religions have significantly shaped the perception of virginity. In Christianity, the Virgin Mary's virginity is central to the faith, symbolizing purity and divine favor. The concept of chastity and abstaining from premarital sex is heavily emphasized, reflecting moral and spiritual ideals. In Islam, virginity is also highly valued, with teachings that stress modesty and chastity, especially for women. These religious frameworks have perpetuated the idea that virginity is a vital aspect of a person's moral and spiritual integrity. Cultural variations. The value placed on virginity varies widely across cultures. In many traditional societies, a woman's virginity is linked to family honor and social status. In some African and Middle Eastern cultures, rituals and ceremonies are conducted to prove a bride's virginity before marriage. The loss of virginity outside marriage can lead to severe consequences, including social ostracism or even violence. In contrast, some cultures have different perspectives. For instance, certain indigenous communities have more liberal attitudes towards sexuality, where virginity is not as heavily emphasized or scrutinized. These variations highlight how cultural norms and values shape the understanding and significance of virginity. Historical shifts. Over time, the significance of virginity has evolved, particularly in Western societies. The sexual revolution of the 1960s and 1970s challenged traditional views, promoting sexual freedom and individual choice. This period marked a shift towards a more liberal attitude, where virginity was no longer viewed as a measure of a person's worth or morality. However, remnants of traditional beliefs still persist, reflecting the complex interplay between historical values and contemporary attitudes. Gender dynamics. The concept of virginity has predominantly focused on women, often placing an unequal burden on them compared to men. This gendered perspective reflects broader societal structures that control and regulate women's bodies and sexuality. Historically, a woman's virginity was often seen as a commodity, a symbol of her family's honor, and a prerequisite for marriage. This double standard persists in many cultures today, although there is growing awareness and critique of these inequalities. Modern interpretations. In modern times, the understanding of virginity is becoming more nuanced. Feminist movements and sexual health advocates emphasize bodily autonomy and the right to make informed choices about one's sexuality. The concept of virginity is being redefined, moving away from rigid traditional definitions to more inclusive and individual-centered perspectives. Discussions around consent, sexual health, and education are crucial in shaping these modern interpretations. Psychological impact. The societal emphasis on virginity can have significant psychological effects. For many, the pressure to remain a virgin or the stigma attached to losing virginity outside socially accepted norms can lead to feelings of shame, guilt, and anxiety. It's important to recognize and address these impacts, fostering a more supportive and understanding environment where individuals feel free to make choices about their bodies without fear of judgment. Understanding the cultural and historical significance of virginity helps us see how deeply embedded this concept is in human societies. It's a reflection of our values, beliefs, and the evolving nature of social norms. As we move forward, it's crucial to foster open conversations about sexuality, respect individual choices, and challenge the inequalities that persist around this concept. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If you found this discussion insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to PageWise for more engaging content. What are your thoughts on the significance of virginity in today's world? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.